Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm Liam Craft Jr., aka Zorvach on Less Than Guru, and today I'm going to talk about my spy. So, the spy originally comes from I believe, the Yinsloth Jungles book, book 8 in the Palladium first edition game. The attribute requirements are the same alignment. You can be a spy for good reasons, for bad reasons, any alignment. Physical Mars. You can come here, just please don't hit the mic. Physical conditioning is a +6, so most, if not all, of my rogues get a +6. Armor tier is 2. So again, light armors with the armor tier of 2. You're proficient in uh, padded leathers, anything that's not metal. And then their occupational skills, they get hand to hand thief. I will say, spy is one of those that I really like I combined my mercenary and my soldier together. I really was wondering if I should combine my spy and thief, because they're both kind of sneaky. They get into places, they can get out of places, but their skill set would be for different reasons. A thief is to steal something, to get something that is not theirs for personal benefit. And then you have a thieves guild and all of that. Spies, you might have the spy network, but it's not always prowl sneaking. It can be you are good at and disguising yourself and blending in instead of just sneaking through shadows and things like that. So while I did have some type of hesitation to have two, even though they were two in Palladium because of that similarity, I felt there was enough intrinsic differences between the concept of a spy, concept of a thief. So that's where, and the reasons why I had two of them. So let's look at the level chart. So um, the spy is all about skills. And you can see level 1, you get your normal skills, but then level 2, 3, 4, and 5, all of those are getting more skills. To be a successful spy, you're going to have lots of skills. You're going to have to be able to know a bunch of things because sometimes, one, you've put yourself, if you're a mole, in the middle of hostile enemies who don't know it. And if they find out about it, your life or your freedom will be very short. So you're going to have to know a lot of skills. So that's what they basically get for the first 5 levels is just getting more and more skills. Level 6 is Eyeball a Fella. This specifically does come from Rift's Vagabond, Rift's Ultimate Edition Vagabond. It's something I said. You look at other Palladium games and you see something you like, you can pull it in. Even though I do not like Palladium second edition, I prefer first edition. If there are stuff in second edition, I will take it if I like it. And if there's things in their other Palladium games, I will take it. I don't hesitate. So that is something that I liked. I had a slot here at 6 where I didn't have something and wanted to fill it. I felt that it fit good, so that's where I put it. Level 7, a couple more skills. Level 8 is quick. 9 and 10, more skills. And a lot of these skills, like the 3 and 4, probably the 9 and 10, or maybe the 7 and 9, that might be where they came up in originally in Palladium, but I just added a bunch more to it. Additional hit point in level 11, more skills at 12, and then 13, 14, and 15 are just that 1 or 2 shock points and hit points. Not as much as, say, the assassin pirate that I had earlier, because they're definitely not ones that want to be combative, because they're normally going to be in a situation that if they're discovered, they're going to be outnumbered. So it's not even going to be a 1-to-1 fight. If they're discovered and found out. Now, if they're the ones, if it's alone in the room, that's one thing. But if sound attracts other people, then that's gonna basically a 1-to-1 ratio is a lot less likely for a spy than other occupations. Elective skills, secondary skills, same as in all Palladium games. Elective skills, these are the skills you allowed to choose. Secondary skills, you can choose any secondary skills. These are the skills that you get bonuses. Um, and let's go to eyeball Othello level 6 ability. Like I said, I got this from the Vagabond from Rifts. So Spies knows people, and you can usually size up a person by observing them for a few minutes, even if they are in disguise. He can tell if a person's educated or not, rich or poor, does manual labor or not. He can also tell general mood, although it's not mystical. So it's not like you're actually reading thoughts, you're more reading posture and things like that. If person disguise, their base disguise skill percent is applied as a difficulty to the roll. And then the skill is a 71% level 1 plus 3 per level. I thought that was a great ability when I read it in The Vagabond. I thought it fit great for a spy who's going to have to quickly determine the relative power, positioning, etc., especially if they want to blend in. This would allow you to look at a group of soldiers and figure out who the captain is. This is going to allow you to look at a bunch of servants and tell you who's in good graces with the noble and who's not, and just things like that. So I really like that, and it just to me fit really well within the spy occupation. And then quick, what's it do? Simple. Adds 10 feet to your combat speed. So I have a whole thing of how I work speed based off of PP, and this gives you 10 additional movement, which is pretty good. So especially when you're trying to get away. So that is the spy for my rewrite. Once again, I'm Living Craft Engineer, aka Zorbacha, less than Guru, and until next time, I will catch you later.